Observe the onset of a holiday. Take the concept of sociality or technology and it will realize a new economy. To celebrate an ethic will also conspire the same. To do it right will influence positivity and to show honorable strength will impact those in a broad way. When a mass grows and religious organization persists, humans are naturally inclined toward a good life. Abundance for this life, the good way from all remains in those born. To exhaust changes the essence of the purity of family love. Know as the Father us all will do justice. Our chosen see righteousness will always exist, while wickedness will perish away. When the Most High commands as it is written, we have no right to boast of owning ourselves. For goodness, truth, and love are the greater contest. Should one choose an ear in their soul and spirit, then peace will prosper. Peace will be as planting the root in self. Spirit that becomes rather than it hears. Valor of cold boldness with gentleness is his flower founded on a rock that cannot be moved. The Most High's way forms from its non-seven deadly sinful sustenance and deepness of self towards existence. Unto eternity will this way prevail on the earth. If all abide in will be restored every moment in its sustenance. It's the fire of the spirit burning the old wineskin, burning and purifying unto dust. Loosen the chain and grip of wickedness. This is the truth of piercing bone and marrow. When the Most High forms all growth with his word, no temptation but only abundance. What ideals will arrive when coming into being will found the earth and the promise of what the Most High's way purpose with his good fatherly love for us. This is the word, what must be prayed for, sought after, trusted, and established on our ability where virtuous valor will impact those in a broad way. Compassion, mercy, truth of goodness outside of the pursuit of pleasure, to obtain greater pleasure that is unseen in that such area, while the same pleasures are better felt, the offspring in our humanity economically and upon security, the function of a family with the ethics of change, exhausted only after justice, the sustenance of a triumphant kingdom of peace. The purpose is the foundational commonality of that which we all love from the beginning of our existences, by recognition of humanity being born good to prove an extension why babies should never be killed, to its return in progress in a way outside of distraction, to understanding not hearing the roots of the spirit of distraction. Taking its determinant of pursuing one's and all's everlasting, accepting our faults as with honor, as in tradition, and deciding upon compassion and mercy. Continuous uprising to be in the rules of code through the narrow way of extending this truth, building a pure heart, not the way the culture defines pure, and restoring the world as you recognize within yourself that we all bear the same desire without conforming to doubt, but as a collective, accepting it as a new potential where truth together with love of life becomes our duty. With such moral grounding, furthermore progress towards each of the realizations of common good. This is the mindset, the sword of the spirits with the 144,000 sealed ones forever. Passion for the kingdom will never die till we win. So live with this mission to protect what's grown as the lives of life run greater. Bear witness that we are all inherently the same, originally words of understanding through the second coming death, which the prayer to be with the army, the Most High, who finishes the good work either through rising or after death. To be born again is to take on oneness of spirit with the Creator as a marriage. Will your perfection be established, which is not by soft action but through purity, being and remaining undefiled. Not through fear do we live, because we have overcome the delusion of desolation. Perfect love of Creator to his creation casts out fear, and as is written, where two or three are gathered in his name, there he is in the midst of them. The words of Jesus, who I call Yahushua, are today still true, prospering the way of creation, an expression of a commonality. He is the founder of common righteous purpose, goodness, fundamentalism. Build your relationship with the Most High, listen and do what he says. Be confident, strong in the faith to take action. Let his creation live and let your reputation breed from the truth rather than an image and a following of a fading Aryan shallow culture. Our commonality is our truth, our independence is our gift, and we have all, or all will come to the desire to search, which when done earnestly, truth in itself, see will itself reveal itself. It is the underlying line, the nature of the spirit, goodness, fundamentalism, and common righteous purpose. No matter what the powers make us proven in history, truth continues to live on, and those with it will again live on in the reign of the Most High. Everything in his creation, and he is a good father, so he knows what's best and desires your true pleasure, the perfect. The good news is the beginning to the kingdom. Learn wisdom that no other yard lived 900 years and still consider himself a child. Compare with the Creator. One cannot compare what begins with what is eternal. Attach a code to common sense with the one who will always be present even after death, to be a part of what's greatest in human capability. Hold in both hands with the green flame. Creator has been waiting on us to get it right. It's the same one that lives forever with all power. There is an almighty one that has no beginning or end. He is there wherever we go. All power and love in his way. He remains no match for anything he made. He is called to all seek to have a relationship with him. Remember heart, it is for those that stay with the eyes of truth, deep in love yet with valor. There's still one voice in my heart keeps me alive. I connect with you in spirit because I am loved eternally. In your presence everything is true and trust is not forsaken, for you are forever and know all things. Best case scenario, prepare for the worst. Credoethica.